They watched Donnie Hathaway lose his mind and kept booking him anyway. Donnie Hathaway was a prodigy. He studied music theory at Howard University at 15. By his mid-20s, he was recording with Roberta Flack, producing, arranging, singing in ways that made men cry and put their heads down and weep. And somewhere in that same season, the Voices started. Not inspiration, not artistic vision, Voices. Paranoid Schizophrenia. On set in his early 20s, right on schedule for black men who never get diagnosed. I'm going to say this again. Right on schedule for black men who never get diagnosed. They just get called difficult. Let that sit for a second. He told people he wasn't hiding it. He broke down on stage. He couldn't finish tours. He believed people were trying to replace his brain with electronic devices. And you know what the industry did? They waited for him to stabilize. They got what they needed, and they sent him back out. Because Donnie Hathaway was still suffering, and it still sounded better to most people, healthy. But they kept booking him. They kept extracting from him. And I need to be honest with you right now. I got into this field because I know how this works. My father, mental illness. My mother, mental illness. They were both people, high functioning, successful people. And I know what it is to function at a high level while something inside of you is coming apart at the seams. And to be the one to call on for wisdom while privately wondering if you can trust your own mind. I know what it is to perform okayness. So while nobody thinks about if you're okay, Donnie knew how to perform. And he lived it. And it finally broke, and he had no net. So on January 13th, 1979, I believe, at the Escus Hotel, he was found on a pavement. He was 33 years old. The window had been opened from the inside. This is what untreated mental illness caused. Not just the person, everyone who loved them, and everyone who needed them, and everyone who never got to hear what Donnie Hathaway would have made it at 40, what he would have sounded like at 50, what he would have been at 70 singing with his daughter. And if you're carrying something and you haven't told anyone, a diagnosis, a spiral, a version of you that comes out at 3 a.m. that scares you, you are not too broken to be helped. But you have to let someone in because you're not weak, because even the most gifted person who ever walked in the room needed someone to stay. We need you to stay. It's okay to get help.